Good. Good morning, students, okay? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another virtual English class. Today, please, we are going to work in two things. First, we are going to work in a story, okay, about an incident where we are going to identify information to answer questions, okay, in our books. Then, we are going to continue with a revision because today we are going to take the English evaluation. Okay? You have to work in these two things today. Let's start, please. Let's start learning, okay? Let's start listening a story about a blackout. Okay? Let's listening about a story, an incident, okay, where some animals escaped from the zoo because of a blackout. Okay? For that, let's start singing our song, The Blackout. You know our song. Open your microphones, please. Open. Let's sing. Open your microphones. Open. Let's sing. Yesterday there was a blackout. I couldn't see a thing. Where was Carl? He was in the garage. He was cleaning the car. Yesterday there was a blackout. I couldn't see a thing. Where was Carl? He was in the garage. Looking at the stars. Yesterday there was a blackout. I couldn't see a thing. Where was Carl? He was in the garage. He was watering the plants, but where was I? I was present in the start. I was the car. I was in the truck. I was looking for the Okay, now, because of this blackout, some animals escape from a zoo. Okay? Let's learn some vocabulary first, okay, for this lesson. Repeat, please, repeat. Zookeeper.
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 Catch. Catch.
Catch.
Coat.
Coat.
Coat. Escape.
Escape.
Escape. Suddenly. Shouted. Good. Teacher, what is zookeeper? Zookeeper is the person, okay, is the person who take care of the animals in the zoo. It's the person who clean the animals, who feed the animals in the zoo. That is the zookeeper. Okay? Catch. Teacher, what is catch? Catch is an action. Catch means, in Spanish, atrapar. Okay, catch. And the past, caught. Caught. Okay? Escape. You know what's escape, no? When you go out from one place, no? Escape from one place. Now, let's help me please to find the words in the word search, okay? In this word search. Come on, sorry. Go to anotar, please. Go to dibujar and find zookeeper, catch. Very good, Imanol, excellent. You have an excellent eyes. Escape, but it's from here, no? From this part. Escape, good. Let's find catch, caught. Megan, excellent. Zookeeper. Brisa, very good. Caught. The past of catch, very good. Let's find catch. Suddenly.
Shouted. Very good, Maria Jose. Suddenly is here, no? Good. Shouted. Okay, this. And catch. For example, in the story, the zookeepers are going to catch the animals. The crocodiles, the zebras, the lions, because they escaped from the zoo. Very good. Catch is here. Shania, what are you doing, Shania? Good. Catch. And fine, it's missing shouted. Okay, this word, shouted. No ideas? I am going to help you, okay? Shouted is here. Shouted. Okay, we finish with this part. Repeat, please, okay? Repeat. Zookeeper.
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 Open your microphones. Open. Zookeeper.
Zookeeper.
Catch.
Catch.
Cough.
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 Escape.
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 Suddenly.
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 Shouted.
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 Good. Now, let's go to the story. Okay, let's go to our books. And let's see what happened with the giraffe. What happened with the zoo? What's the matter in the zoo? Okay, pay attention, please, okay?
On Saturday evening, Alex, Tyler, and Alice were at Alex's house. They were watching TV. Suddenly, there was a news bulletin.
This just in. There was a blackout at City Zoo, and some animals escaped. Luckily, the zookeepers caught most of them in time, but a giraffe is still missing. The zookeepers are looking for the giraffe in the city.
A giraffe is running around the city? That's so funny,
Said Alex. Are they dangerous? Alice asked.
I don't know.
Said Tyler.
Don't worry, Alice. We are in the house anyway.
Added Alex. Suddenly, they heard a noise from the garden. What was that? Asked Alice. Alex ran to the window and looked outside.
I don't believe it.
He shouted. Tyler and Alice ran to the window. They were very surprised. The giraffe, said Tyler. It was standing in the garden and it was eating some leaves from a tree.
Let's call the zoo,
said Alex. Tyler quickly called the zoo.
You must stay in the house,
A zookeeper said on the phone. 15 minutes later, the zookeepers arrived.
Thanks to you, we found the giraffe. Thank you so much. You can visit the city zoo anytime you like.
Said one zookeeper. The children were very happy.
Okay, let's watch one more time, please, the story. But in this time, please, identify the vocabulary. Okay, the vocabulary. Escape, for example. Listen, you read the story in your book, and you circle, please, the vocabulary, okay?
On Saturday evening, Alex, Tyler, and Alice were at Alex's house. They were watching TV. Suddenly, there was a news bulletin.
This just in. There was a blackout at City Zoo, and some animals escaped. Luckily, the zookeepers caught most of them in time, but a giraffe is still missing. The zookeepers are looking for the giraffe in the city.
A giraffe is running around the city? That's so funny,
said Alex. Are they dangerous? Alice asked.
I don't know,
Said Tyler.
Don't worry, Alice. We are in the house anyway.
Added Alex. Suddenly, they heard a noise from the garden.
What was that?
Asked Alice. Alex ran to the window and looked outside.
I don't believe it.
He shouted. Tyler and Alice ran to the window. They were very surprised.
The giraffe.
Said Tyler. It was standing in the garden and it was eating some leaves from a tree.
Let's call the zoo.
Said Alex. Tyler quickly called the zoo.
You must stay in the house.
A zookeeper said on the phone. 15 minutes later, the zookeepers arrived.
Thanks to you, we found the giraffe. Thank you so much. You can visit the city zoo anytime you like.
Said one zookeeper. The children were very happy.
Okay, you identify please the vocabulary, no? For example, only let's work in this part, okay? The same please. Let's go to anotar. Help me to find the vocabulary. Okay? Go to anotar, please. Let's go to anotar and circle here the vocabulary of this story. For example, escape, no? Very good. Caught, no? The past of catch, escape, and zookeeper. Good, very good. Enough, it's enough. Good, very good. Now, please listen. We are going to watch one more time the story, but in this time, you are going to identify some sentences. Teacher, what sentences? Sentences in past progressive. Teacher, what is past progressive? Remember, in this unit, we learn about past action. No? For sentences like this, past progressive is this. When we talk about yesterday there was a blackout, I couldn't see a thing. Where was Karen? She was in the garden. She was watering the plants. That is past progressive. Anthony was looking in the stars. I was looking for the biscuit jar. My sister was reading a book. My mom was cooking. Okay, this kind of sentence. Okay, this kind of expression that is using was or were. Okay, now let's listen one more time the story and identify, please, identify expressions in past progressive. For example, there was a new bulletin. This using was. There was a blackout. Okay, but please, you identify in all the story, in picture 1, in picture 2, in picture 3, and in picture 4. Okay? Sentences, expressions with was, where. Let's watch one more time, okay?
On Saturday evening, Alex, Tyler, and Alice were at Alex's house. They were watching TV. Suddenly, there was a news bulletin.
This just in. There was a blackout at City Zoo, and some animals escaped. Luckily, the zookeepers caught most of them in time, but a giraffe is still missing. The zookeepers are looking for the giraffe in the city.
A giraffe is running around the city? That's so funny,
Said Alex.
Are they dangerous?
Alice asked.
I don't know.
Said Tyler.
Don't worry, Alice. We are in the house anyway.
Added Alex. Suddenly, they heard a noise from the garden.
What was that?
Asked Alice. Alex ran to the window and looked outside.
I don't believe it.
He shouted. Tyler and Alice ran to the window. They were very surprised.
The giraffe.
Said Tyler. It was standing in the garden and it was eating some leaves from a tree.
Let's call the zoo.
Said Alex. Tyler quickly called the zoo.
You must stay in the house.
A zookeeper said on the phone. 15 minutes later, the zookeepers arrived.
Thanks to you, we found the giraffe. Thank you so much. You can visit the city zoo anytime you like.
Said one zookeeper. The children were very happy.
Okay, good. Now the same, please. In your book, identify the actions we say, okay? Help me, please. Help me. You have here the complete word. Go to anotar. And go, please, go to anotar and help me to find the expression that is using was or were. Expressions in past progressive, okay? It's here, no? It was standing, very good, Emmanuel. Only here, no? They are talking about they were watching TV, no? Good. There was a blackout, good, no? It's past. Yesterday there was a blackout. The children were very happy, good, it's in past. It was eating leaves, very good. Now, it's okay, good. Now please pay attention. We are going to identify now the other past. We learned two kind of past, two past. One is with was, remember? No? My mom was cooking. My father was reading a book in the library. My brother was playing. And my sister was in the garden. She was playing with the dogs. This is one past, the progressive. And there is other past, that is this, simple. He saw a turtle. I played football. I went to Plaza Vea. My father watched TV yesterday. Okay, this is other past, it's different. Now let's identify this past in the story. Okay, this past. Remember, regular verbs, irregular verbs, this kind of past. Okay, in the story. We have many verbs in past. All these stories talking about past tense. For example, no, asked, asked. You see, it's in past. Set. Go please to, okay, go to the, to anotar. Help me to identify now. Okay, help me to find now this kind of past. Simple past. Ask, said. Let's see. I'm going to erase this. Okay, it's too big. Look at. Yes, look at. The word look at. Now is the past. Look at. Shouted. Good. Arrived. Very good. Now the zookeepers arrived. Very good. Alex ran. Very good. Ran to the window. Very good. The past of ran. Okay, now ran. Tyler and Alice ran to the window too. Very good. Caught. Caught. Very good. This is a past of catch. Escaped. Very good. Escaped. Very good. It's okay. We finish with this part. Okay, you need to identify, you need to understand this story. Now, let's work in the questions now. Okay, questions very fast. Equal, please, you in your book. Okay, in your book the same. Very fast. Let's answer some questions about the story. For example, what were the children doing? Who can tell me? What were the children doing? Maria Jose, tell me.
They were watching TV.
Very good. No? They were watching TV. Very good. Next question, okay? Next question. Let's see. Next question. Let's see. Another question, okay? The first was, what were the children doing? They were watching TV. Second question. Why the animals escaped from the zoo? Why? It's in the picture 1. Imanol, tell me please, why?
The giraffe.
The giraffe. Okay, but Imanol, good try, but listen the question again, Imanol. Why? Why we use, remember, when we talk about the reason. What's the matter? I am sad. Why? Because I lost my pet. This is the reason, that's why I am sad. Why means por qué. Okay, in Spanish, remember, why?
The blackout?
Imanol, one more time. Why the animals escape from the zoo? Because
For blackout?
Because of the blackout. Good, very good. Because of the blackout. The animals escape. No electricity, the animals ran, escape from their cages. Okay? This is the question with why. Now, next. What animal did the zookeepers, okay, didn't find? Diana, please tell me what animal they are looking for.
A giraffe.
The giraffe, very good, no? The zookeepers caught the crocodiles, the zebras, the lions, the rhinos. They caught all the animals, but the giraffe is still missing. No? Good. Next question. Who, remember what is who? So fears the giraffe. Who? Let's see. Byron, please. Byron, who so fears the giraffe? Look at the picture 2, Byron. Look at the picture 2. Is there the information? Who? Alex, Tyler, or Alice? Who so fears the giraffe? No ideas? Andrea, please tell me, who so fears the giraffe?
Alex.
Alex, yes. No, Alex listened a noise in the garden. So he ran, opened the window, and he saw a giraffe. Okay? Megan, please. Megan, what was doing the giraffe in the garden?
Eating plants.
Good. You have the idea? The giraffe was eating, no? Was eating some leaves from a tree. Yes? Good. Then the children called the zookeepers. The zookeepers arrived and they caught the giraffe. Good. Now, please, I am going to give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Read one more time the story. Complete, answer this question, please. Answer these questions. Okay. 5 minutes. What were the children doing at home? Which animal were the zookeepers looking for? Where was the giraffe? What was the giraffe eating? Did the zookeeper finally find the giraffe? Did, no? Yes, no. This is yes, no. And were the children happy in the end? The same, yes or no. 5 minutes, please. Complete in your book, okay? Some students are going to answer these questions, okay? Some students. I'm going to write the names. These students, please, are going to answer the questions when the time is over, okay? 4 minutes. Read, please, the story. One more time. And let's answer. Find this information, please, okay? Find this in the giraffe. What was the giraffe eating? Fruits? Vegetables? What? Okay, what is the question? Where? Remember, what means where? Which? Okay? Very good. If you finish, please, these sentences in your book, if you finish the answers, raise your hand to help these students, okay? To help these students. If they can answer, you are going to help. Okay, Shania, please, tell me the number one. You finish, you say. Okay?
Teacher, the number one teacher, the number one is the children were watching the TV.
Very good, Shania, excellent. The children's, ¿no? The children's es lo mismo que decir they. Very good. The children's were watching TV. Very good, Shania. Very good. To make sentence, please, to make sentence is easy. It's not difficult. This is one, where. Now we need to put in order. The children's were, and finally the action. And we have a sentence. The same, in number two, the same. We need the sentence. One, you see? The position is the same. One, two, and then the complement. The same. One, two, the position. One, two, the same. And we make sentence. Okay? Two minutes more, please. Alvaro, you are going to answer number two. Fabricio Martin, number three. Dasha, number four. Fabricio Hurtado, my friend, you number five. And finally, Almendra, okay? Oh, Fabricio Hurtado, you finished, no, Fabricio? Read, please, your sentence, your question.
Yes, teacher. Did the zookeepers finally find the giraffe? Yes, teacher. The zookeepers found the giraffe.
Excellent, my friend. Yes, no, the zookeepers found the giraffe. Yes, good. Excellent. Who else finished? Alvaro, did you finish? You have 1 minute more, Alvaro. Finish? Yeah, 1 minute more, okay, Alvaro, 1 minute more. Dasha, did you finish your question?
Yes, teacher.
Answer, please.
What was the giraffe eating? The giraffe was eating plants.
Plants? Yeah, good. Was eating plants. More specific is in the book mention one word, no? Leaves. Some leaves. Okay, plants are the same, are equal. It's okay. Leaves are this is leaves from trees. No? Some leaves, some plants. Very good. Okay, let's see. Fabricio Martin. Fabricio, did you finish your question? No, you have to go to the chat, Fabricio. Go to the chat and answer, please. Okay, if you had problems with the microphone. Almendra, please. Almendra, number 6.
Profesor, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Were the children happy in the end? Yes, they did.
Yes, they were.
They were.
Very good, Almendra. Yes, they were, teacher. No, the children, at the end of the story, the children says no, the children were very happy. Why? Why the children were very happy? Because the zookeeper says, no, you can visit the zoo anytime you want.
Bro, ¿ya puedo hacer el mío?
Yes, Alvaro, please. Yes.
Yeah. Giraffe?
A giraffe. Good. No? Which animal were the zookeepers looking for? The zookeepers were looking for a giraffe. Good. They were looking for a giraffe. Okay. Fabricio has problem, I guess, with the microphone. Who can help Fabricio? Okay, let's see. Camila Quispe. Camilita, can you help? Can you answer this question? Where was the giraffe?
Yes, profe.
Profesor, mi compañero Fabricio Martín le respondió por el chat.
Yes, yes. Now, no, just in this moment he answered. Good. Camila, please read. Read, please.
The giraffe was in the house.
The giraffe was in the house. Camila, the giraffe entered to the house, to the bedroom, to the living room, to the kitchen. Is it okay?
No, profe.
No. In what part of the house was the giraffe? In what part?
The giraffe
Was in the bedroom? In the balcony?
Well, the giraffe, it was in the garden.
In the garden. Very good. The giraffe was in the garden. Very good, Fabricio. Fabricio says the same, no? The giraffe, it was in the garden too. Very good. In the garden, okay? When we say in the house, is different. House is in, no? Could be the living room, the kitchen. In this case, it's garden. Okay? Good. We finish with this part, okay? Complete this part, please. Now, let's work in the revision now, okay? In our revision. The revision part. In your books, you have, it's in the page 46, this. Let's work now in the revision, okay? Listen this audio. They are talking about an incident report. Okay? It's about Bob and Bob's family. Listen and what was doing Mark in the incident? Where was Mark? Where was Julie? What was she doing? What was Bob's mother doing in this incident? Listen, please, and match, okay?
Module 4, Revision. 1. There was a blackout last night. What were the people doing? Listen and match the names with the actions.
Hi, Bob. How are you? There was a blackout yesterday. What were you doing?
Hello, Mrs. White. I was reading a comic book and my brother Mark was surfing the net. He was looking for some information on the internet about a project for school. Suddenly, there was a blackout. We couldn't see a thing.
Oh, I see. Where was your sister, Julie? What was she doing?
She was in the garden. She was watering the plants.
And what about your mum, Mrs. Adams? What was she doing?
She was in the kitchen. She was making a cake. It was a chocolate cake.
What about your dad, Mr. Adams?
My dad was in the garage. He was cleaning the car, but he couldn't see anything, so he stopped.
Listen one more time, okay? Check your answers.
Module 4, Revision. 1. There was a blackout last night. What were the people doing? Listen and match the names with the actions.
Hi, Bob. How are you? There was a blackout yesterday. What were you doing?
Hello, Mrs. White. I was reading a comic book, and my brother Mark was surfing the net. He was looking for some information on the internet about a project for school. Suddenly, there was a blackout. We couldn't see a thing.
Oh, I see. Where was your sister, Julie? What was she doing?
She was in the garden. She was watering the plants.
And what about your mum, Mrs. Adams? What was she doing?
She was in the kitchen. She was making a cake. It was a chocolate cake.
What about your dad, Mr. Adams?
My dad was in the garage. He was cleaning the car, but he couldn't see anything, so he stopped.
Okay, check your answers, please. Okay, check your answers. Bob was reading a comic. Mark was. What action is this? Open your microphones, please. Open your microphones. Tell me, what action is this? Mark was.
Surf the net. Surfing the net.
The net. Julie was.
Surfing the net.
Julie was.
Watering the plant.
Bob's mother was.
Cooking.
Cooking
Bob's mother was.
Make a cake.
Make a cake.
Make a cake.
And cleaning the car, no? The last.
Cleaning the car.
Good. Now pay attention, please. We are going to make a revision very fast of what we learned, okay? We learned about blackout, past progressive, remember? Was cooking, was reading, was making a cake. Also, we practice this, no? What's the matter? What's the matter? And we practice why, the question why. Also, we talk about two actions in past. Now, when we mix these two, only to remember, okay? Listen the song and sing, okay? Listen this song. What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay? Open your microphone. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sing today, no? What's the matter?
Mother.
I am sad.
I am so
I am sad today. What's the matter? What's the matter?
You okay? What's the matter?
Okay. I am tired today.
I am tired today.
What's the matter means what's the problem. Okay, remember that. What's the matter is what's the problem. And remember, when the question is why, it's asking por qué. Why? This you need to has a relation with why, with because. What's the matter? Teacher, I am hungry. Why? Let's see. Shania, if you ask me, what's the matter? I am hungry. Why, Shania? What is the reason for hungry?
Why I didn't have breakfast.
Very good. I didn't have breakfast. This is the reason for hungry. Good. If I say, Camila Quispe, Camila, if I say, what's the matter? I can walk. What is the reason? Why? Can walk. What is the reason for can walk? I lost my favorite book? No really.
No, profe.
For I can walk. What is the relation? The reason.
Did you have breakfast?
No puedo caminar porque no tomé desayuno.
No, profe,
¿Qué? Oh, breakfast. No. sprained my ankle.
My uncle.
This is one reason. Why? Because I sprained my ankle. Other option could be because I fell off my bike. No, I had a bike accident. That's why I can't walk. Remember, when we talk about why, is that. Why? Then we learn about past progressive. Remember, past progressive is was, diving, was, cooking, was, watching, or where. Okay, where. Where is for plural. And simple present. No, sorry, simple past. No, simple. He saw, he played, he cooked. Okay, this is the simple. Now, in your books, please, let's walk very fast in this part. We are going to practice the simple past, okay, with these people. You know these people, they are famous. Oh, this is the vocabulary. Listen and repeat, okay? Repeat, please.
Sail.
Sail. Repeat.
Sail.
Sail.
Explorer.
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 Famous.
Famous.
Discover.
Discover.
Voyage.
Voyage. Good. Good. Remember, in thesis we learn sail. What is sail? No, the white sail, black sail. That is in thesis we learn sail. Explorer. Explorer is the person who explore. The person. Famous. You know famous. Discover is action. Discover. And voyage. Voyage is when you travel with a ship, with a boat in the ocean. For example, Theseus voyage to Athens, to Crete, to Naxos. Now that is voyage. Okay, listen please about two explorers. This in past tense, this in past tense, okay? Wanted is simple past. Let's listen about these two explorers. Christopher Columbus, you know, and James Cook, another explorer. Only listen, okay?
2. What do you know about Christopher Columbus and Captain James Cook? Listen and read.
Great explorers. Many years ago, people wanted to discover new places. Christopher Columbus and James Cook were two very important explorers. Let's read and learn about their voyages. Christopher Columbus, 1450 to 1506. Christopher Columbus was a famous Italian explorer. He wanted to travel to India, but he couldn't find any ships. The Spanish king helped him and gave him 3 ships, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, and the Nina. Columbus sailed across the Atlantic 4 times. When he found land, he thought it was India, but it was America. That's why he named the people there Indians. He also traveled to Cuba and the Bahamas.
You know, Christopher Columbus, the person who discovered America. Okay, that's Christopher Columbus. Now, James Cook, okay, only listen.
James Cook, 1728 to 1779. James Cook was a famous English explorer. His father was a farmer, but James loved the sea. He sailed across the Pacific Ocean 3 times. On his voyages, he traveled to Newfoundland, Canada, and even to Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, and Tahiti. He traveled around the world, and he made many maps of the places he visited. He also wrote a diary about his voyages.
Okay, this is James Cook. Now, please, very fast. We are going to finish with this part, okay? Let's complete with the names. Christopher Columbus or, okay, James Cook. A king helped this explorer. Emmanuel, tell me, who? Christopher Columbus or James Cook?
Christopher Columbus.
Yes, we know, no? Christopher Columbus asked the help of the Spanish king. 2. This explorer traveled to the island of Tahiti. Diana, tell me please, who?
James Cook.
Yes, James Cook, very good. Tahiti, no? Because Christopher Columbus is America, Cuba, the Bahamas, no? Good. These explorers made many maps, draw maps. Camila, please, who?
Professor
Yes,
James Cook.
very good. The characteristic of James Cook is that he made maps. Christopher Columbus, no. Okay? These explorers sailed across the Atlantic 4 times. Cross the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is from America to Europe. That is the Atlantic Ocean. Who can tell me what explorer? Who? Christopher or James? Who? Brisa, tell me please, Brisa, who? When you go to America, from America to Europe, that is Atlantic Ocean. Who was? Christopher or James? No idea. Shania, tell me please, who?
¿Es a Christopher Columbus?
Yes, Christopher Columbus, no? From Europe to America. This explorer was English. James Cook, yes, James Cook was English. Because Christopher Columbus was Italian, another country. And finally, this explorer traveled to the Bahamas. Diana, please help me, who?
Christopher Columbus.
Excellent, Christopher Columbus, no? In the first, he arrived to Cuba, to the Bahamas. Then Christopher Columbus continued and he discovered America. No? Very good. Yeah, we finished with this part. Now, please, we are going to start with evaluation. But please, pay attention here, okay? Pay attention before we start the evaluation. Te voy a explicar algo de tu examen, por favor, para que después puedas revisarlo ya con calma. En la evaluación, vas a tener en estas preguntas, te lo digo en castellano para que me entiendas, por favor. En la pregunta 14 a la 17, lo único que vas a hacer es completar con la parte que falta. Nada más. No es necesario completar, escribir de nuevo todo. No. Solo completas con lo que falta. ¿Ok? Acá tienes un ejemplo. Pues digo, de la 14 a la 17. Solo completas con lo que falta. ¿Ok? De la 18 a la 21, vas a leer el texto, vas a leer las oraciones, y solo, acá tienes un ejemplo también, y solo vas a escribir en la respuesta la palabra que es incorrecta. Por ejemplo, the blue sea turtle live in the sea. La palabra que está mal ahí es blue, porque no es blue, no es green, the green sea turtle. En este lado solo vas a escribir la palabra que está mal. No es necesario que escribas todo. No es necesario que la reemplaces. No, no, no. Solo vas a escribir la palabra que está mal en la oración. Una de ellas es. ¿Ok? Esas serían todas. En las demás son para marcar. Okay, my friends? Let's go to the chat, please. Let's go to the chat. Click in the link, please. Let's go. Click in the link and it's going to open your evaluation. Okay? Let's go, please. Let's go to the chat. Let's go. I send you the link. Click in the link. Click in the link. Open your evaluation. Complete your last name. Remember your last name. No, your last name. And then your name.
Profesor, me aparece este formulario, no existe.
Okay, let's see. Dame un minutito, voy a volver a copiar el link original de la evaluación. Tal vez ha pasado algo ahí. Ya, te estoy volviendo a enviar, Byron, el link original esta vez, es el mismo. Intenta, por favor, a ver, hacerle clic y me dices qué pasa, ¿ok?
Profesor, ahora sí me ha aceptado.
Ok, good. If you need help in any question, raise your hand, please, okay? Raise your hand.
Profesor,
Yes, Mati.
cuando tenemos que escribir así como el comienzo es con mayúscula.
In what question, Matías? 14, 15, what number? ¿Qué pregunta?
17.
Ya. Matías, aquí no te estoy pidiendo... Ya. Matías, no te estoy pidiendo que me escribas oraciones. La regla gramatical dice que cuando escribes oraciones, ahí va mayúscula y punto al final. En este caso no vas a escribir las oraciones, solo vas a completar. Acá tienes tu ejemplo, ¿ve? Por ejemplo. ¿Está en mayúscula? No, porque no es una oración. Solo estoy completando lo que falta ahí.
Pero en el 16 comienza la oración y se dice con mayúscula.
Ya, ahí es distinto, ¿no? ¿Inicia con mayúscula? Yes. No, this is the rule. Capital letter, ¿no?
Gracias, profesor.
Ok. También les recuerdo que estas preguntas de la 14 en adelante, yo las voy a tener que volver a revisar de todas maneras. ¿Ya? No me fijo tanto de la nota en sí, sino tengo que ver qué has completado. ¿Te has comido una letra? ¿Le has puesto una letra de más? ¿Lo has escrito todo con mayúscula?
Profesor, ahí en esa parte de vamos a escribir las respuestas con mayúscula. Primero con mayúscula o solo en minúscula todo.
De nuevo, Byron. Nadie ha dicho que escribas todo con mayúscula. Fíjate. Vas a completar nada más la oración. Si está en el medio, no será con mayúscula, porque la regla dice que no se escribe con mayúscula. Si está al inicio, tendrás que escribir con mayúscula, porque esa es la regla. Al iniciar cualquier oración, se escribe con mayúscula. Es la misma regla en inglés. Pero de todas maneras, por si tú has puesto la respuesta correcta con mayúscula y te ha corregido mal, yo voy a volver a revisar todas estas preguntas para ver cómo has escrito. Y de acuerdo a eso, ver si te considero o no. ¿Ok?
Teacher, ya tengo mi puntaje, 16 de 24. 17.
Okay, Christopher, it's good. Justo estaba viendo eso. Very good, Christopher. You finished this part. Christopher, please.
Profesor.
Go to the chat, please, Christopher.
Profesor.
Profe, ahí se ve la respuesta de la segunda pregunta que dice escape.
No, ahí se ve que un alumno ha marcado ahí. ¿Ok?
Profesor.
Un alumno ha marcado. Con tal tú vas marcando, va a contabilizarse. ¿Cuántos alumnos han marcado la primera? ¿Cuántos han marcado la segunda? ¿Cuántos han marcado la tercera opción? ¿Ok? Yes, Camila.
Profe. En la 18, en la pregunta 18, ¿qué tenemos que hacer?
18. Yeah, 18. Camila, is this part. Pay attention. Read a text. Read these sentences. Identify the incorrect word. Only the incorrect. This is the example, Camila. Look, we have here an example. The sentence is, the blue sea turtle live in the sea. The incorrect word, the incorrect is blue. Because it's not blue, it's the green sea turtle. Solo vas a escribir, Camila, la palabra que está mal. Hay una palabra de todas estas que es la que no corresponde. Could be green, turtle, or one, or smallest, or turtles, or in the word. But one is incorrect. Only the incorrect, okay? Only the incorrect here. The same
ya,
here.
profe.
Okay, Camille, continue, please, okay? Only the incorrect.
Teacher, solamente escribimos la palabra que está mal, ¿no?
Yes, only the incorrect word, only the incorrect. Okay? Christopher, please, Christopher. Christopher, go to the chat, please. Go to the chat, go to your chat, read, please.
Profesor,
Yes,
hago en el chat, teacher?
teacher,
espérame,
teacher, una pregunta.
dime,
En las preguntas que son para escribir, ¿tengo que escribirlo todo con minúscula o todo con mayúscula o cómo?
Tienes que escribir de la forma correcta. Fíjate en el ejemplo. You have an example. For example, you have a sentence. And this is the answer. Look. This is your example, Shani. Okay? Look at the example. You need to look at this. Esto es lo que pones en la respuesta. Christopher, te he mandado un mensaje en el chat privado. Ve por favor a tu
Sí,
chat.
teacher, ya lo vi, teacher. Gracias.
Aprovecha el tiempo que tienes, por favor, para corregirlo, ¿ok? Si lo terminas, me lo envías ahora mismo para revisártelo otra vez.
Ya, teacher.
Ok. Kaori, please. Kaori, what is your question?
Profesor, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Profesor, ¿cómo vamos a hacer en la 16?
16. Yeah, the 16, look. Está iniciando la oración. Entonces inicio con mayúscula. Okay, but this is, you need to pay attention. No? This is why this is in the middle, and this is the beginning. And this is at the end. You need to read, pay attention, the commas, the periods. Look the sentence, look at the statement, okay? And think, we practice, in classes we practice not only sentences, we practice conversations, we practice, you make a composition, okay? So try to read, pay attention to the details.
Profesor, una pregunta.
Yes.
¿Cómo es en la pregunta 16?
17. Okay, the same. You have an example here.
Profesor, de la tortuga, ¿debo poner la palabra incorrecta o la debo de corregir?
A ver, wait, give me a minute, Byron, please. In the 16, you have here an example. Look at the example. Okay, the example. Tenemos que completar nada más. Solo escribimos la palabra para completar la oración. Eso es todo.
No, profesor, eso no. El del otro, de la tortuga.
Sí, Byron, sí, ahora voy contigo. Byron, en tu caso, solo debes escribir la palabra incorrecta. Una de esas palabras que tienes en oración está incorrecta. Esa nada más quiero que escribas en el espacio. Solo esa, que identifiques cuál es la que está mal. ¿Ok?
Profesor, no me puedo concentrar en el video porque todos están hablando y no se escucha el video bien.
María José, escúchame María José, escúchame, en tu computadora, en tu laptop, tienes abajo tu icono de audio. Tú le haces clic a ese icono derecho y te va a aparecer esta opción, abrir mezclador de volúmenes. Cuando tú abras eso, puedes quitarle al zoom para que nadie te interrumpa. Si tú le bajas al zoom, nadie te va a interrumpir. Tú vas a seguir escuchando tu audio sin ningún problema. ¿Ok? Bájale un poquito al zoom. O si quieres, bájale todo. Y ya nadie te va a estar interrumpiendo. ¿Ok? Esto está acá en audio. Clic derecho, abrir mezclador de volumen. ¿Ve? Le bajas o le subes. ¿Ok?
Profesor, ya acabé.
Profe.
Very good, Mati. You are here. Yes, you finished. Camila, very good. Ivanov, very good. Yes?
Fallé solo una. Uy, oye.
It's okay, Camila. Don't worry. It's okay. If you finish, if you only did one, it's okay. Let's see. Five.
Ah, no, profe, es que dejé mi micro encendido.
Profesor, ya acabé.
Yes, 5 students had finished. Ivanov, Camila, Matías, Santiago. Very good. Para los que hemos terminado, te recuerdo que esta semana se acaba todo. No todas las clases de todos los cursos. Yo estoy revisando la plataforma del TCUS porque hemos terminado hasta el capítulo 8. Ya estoy viendo para ver quiénes todavía no han subido sus respuestas. Tienes que subir, por favor, tus respuestas hasta el capítulo 8. ¿Ya? Yo voy a descargar las notas hasta ese capítulo. Ivanov, please. Ivanov. Ivanov.
Sí, profe.
You finished the evaluation. Good. But Ivanov, now please, now enter please to your platform. Finish the chapters.
Okay.
No, no has terminado todavía el capítulo 6, 7 y 8. ¿Ves? No está puesto.
Ya, profe.
Y es justo lo que voy a bajar para ver, ¿no? Las notas.
Teacher, ya terminé mi evaluación, no sé si le habrá llegado.
Teacher, una pregunta.
Yes.
En la pregunta 18, 19, 20, 21, ¿tenemos que escribir la palabra que está mal o escribir la correcta?
No, no, solo la palabra que está mal. The incorrect word. Incorrect. Only
Ok. Y no escribimos la que está mal, ¿verdad?
Yes, only the incorrect. Yes, Maria Jose, you finished the evaluation. Very good. Fabricio Hurtado, also you finished. Good, my friend. Very good.
Sí, teacher, ya terminé. Estaba regular el examen.
Sí, poco a poquito vamos a subirle así. Poco a poquito vamos a escribir un poquito más, más, más. ¿Ok? A fin de año les va a venir un writing en su evaluación. En la unidad 8 ya. En la unit A composition. ¿Ok? But little by little. Very good, Byron. You finish. Very good. Byron also has finished the
Profesor Roder, le falta que entreguen muchos, que terminen.
evaluación.
Ajá.
Yes. Ahorita están con 8.
A 8 nomás, ¿no? Quería preguntarles quiénes viven por Chilca.
Sí, puede preguntarles, Luis, pero no creo que ya estarán en las últimas actividades seguramente.
Gracias, profesor Roder. Niños preciosos, a ver, ¿me podría decir, levanta su manito, quién vive por Chilca? ¿Alguien vive por Chilca? Byron, muy bien. ¿Quién más? ¿Alguien más que viva por Chilca? Solo Byron. Gracias, hijo. Puedes bajar tu manito. Gracias, teacher.
Ok, Miss.
Visita, aquí en Movistar, en la red de Movistar, dicen que han tenido problemas y pues por eso me conecté tarde a la clase.
Y Fabri.
Tarde a la clase de...
Sí, hay
Sí,
sectores que
misita.
están cortando las redes.
Fabricio Victorio, very good, my friend. You finish. Good. Very good.
Byron, ¿por qué parte de Chilca vives, hijo?
Miss,
Dime.
vivo por Manco Cápac y Arequipa.
Manco Cápac y Arequipa. Ya, ahorita voy a ver esa zona. Un ratito, ahorita te comunico.
Finish, please, your evaluation. Finish, okay?
Profesor, yo ya terminé la evaluación.
Yes, very good. Yes, Byron, you finished. Good. Fabricio, good. Okay, if you finish your evaluation, now you can go to your break, okay? Don't worry, there's no problem. Andrea, very good, Andrea, you finish. Let's see.
Profesor, una pregunta, ¿cuánto falta para que termine el examen?
1 minute. 1 minuto para que termine la clase. Si necesitas más tiempo, tal vez podrías coger 5 minutos más, ¿no? Pero te recuerdo que tienes clases después. Así que no puedes quedarte mucho tiempo haciendo tu evaluación, por favor. ¿Ya?
Profesor.
Gracias, profesor.
¿Cuántos minutos más serían si no acabas el examen?
Como te digo.
¿Van a ser menos puntos?
No. Yo sé que algunos necesitamos un poquito más de tiempo, ¿no? De acuerdo al nivel de cada estudiante. Como te digo, puedes avanzar tal vez 5 minutos más, pero te recuerdo que después tienes clases. No vaya a ser que me digan, teacher, es que profesor, yo estaba haciendo un examen hasta el mediodía, pero no se trata de eso. Se trata de que tú tienes clases después, has tenido un tiempo establecido, media hora, ya, para poder terminar tu evaluación. Intenten acabarlo lo antes posible, por favor, ¿ya? Por más que yo cierre la sesión de Zoom, tu evaluación todavía va a seguir vigente, ¿sabes eso?